Tell me something. When was the last time that you ate without any guilt? Without calculating, without punishment, or without a reward system in your mind? We live in a world where food has been turned into a villain, where your worth is tied to a number on scale or on the size of your dress. But here is the truth most people don't tell you. Food is not the enemy. Food is fuel. Food is love. Food is connection. Just think of how many cultures connect through food. Food gives you energy. It gives you nutrients. It's how you thrive, not how you should suffer. Hi, my name is Nomi and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to heal your relationship with food. From a very young age, we are taught to fear food. Don't eat that, it will make you fat. You should look like this to fit the ideal standard. You shouldn't listen to your cravings. And we internalize all these things people keep showing up down our throats since young age. But all this is never about health. It's about setting unrealistic standards and to control. Do you know how much money the weight loss industry makes? It's literally billions and billions. Companies profit from your self-hatred. They profit from your confusion. If everyone started to love themselves, all these companies would crash and end tomorrow. If you were like me, growing up, struggling with food and struggling with your own weight, you know how much that messes up with your brain. You start labeling these foods as good and as bad, and it just doesn't work like that. I remember times when I would refuse to eat an entire banana because I thought it was bad because it had too many calories. Crazy. When you start counting your calories, that's a real loophole. Because in the end, food is just neutral. It's what you make out of it. Now, of course, I'm not saying that you can eat a kilo of cookies every single day and that it's good. It's okay in moderation, but at the same time, you have to consciously choose what's good for your body and what makes you feel good. Processed food and sugar makes you crave it more. The more you eat it, the more you will crave it. It's like a drug. You get sugar spike and you feel good for a moment, but once your sugar drops, you feel so bad. You lack energy. Instead, try replacing the processed food with good nutritional food. Stop eating cereals and fake food and start eating more fruits. Start fueling your body. Listen to what you are craving. Eat less chemical food and heal your gut. Once you stop your sugar addiction, once you stop consuming alcohol and all the processed food that's just oil and salt and nothing nutritious, you will feel so much better. Trust me, the energy level that you will have from simply changing the way you eat is insane. Your skin will be so much clearer, so much glowier. You will have so much more energy. Your nails will look better, your hair will look better, and most importantly, you will feel so much better. You really are what you eat. If you constantly eat just processed food and trash, then that's what you are. That's how you will feel. And it's not only about what you eat, but how you eat it. It's okay to cave in and have a cookie, but if you eat it with fear in your eyes and thinking that you lost all your progress, that's not true. That's simply not true. That's a lie. Stop trying to be perfect. No one's perfect. Try to enjoy every single meal that you have from a place of joy. What I like to do before eating anything is to set an intention that, for example, if I eat breakfast, I will tell myself, this food I'm going to eat is going to give me so much energy throughout my entire day that I will get through anything. Bless your food. Speak to it with love. Food responds to intention. I'm sure you have seen the rice test where a person kept 2 glasses of rice water and they spoke to one with love and gratitude, positive things, and the other with hatred and negativity, and the results were completely different. So keep this in your mind every time you speak badly about your own food every time you speak badly about what you are going to eat. Food is not the enemy. Food is supposed to make you feel better, to give you energy. Be grateful for food. Be grateful for your body. We only have one body in this life. Learn to accept it. If you don't like something about yourself, of course you can change it. But stop wishing you were someone else. Stop wishing you were in someone else's body. You are not supposed to live like someone else. You are you, and they are them. So stop comparing yourself. Life is not a competition. Life is not a race. Trying to eat like someone else just because you have seen one video what I eat in a day as a model doesn't mean that you can eat like that. You have to keep in mind your activity level, your height, and your goals, how you want to look, because restriction will lead to binge eating. Shame always leads to sabotage. An unhealthy obsession leads to a burnout. Slow down and try to stay in touch with your own body. Ask yourself, what do I need right now? If you feel like you are hungry and you just finished eating, ask yourself, am I really hungry or am I eating out of habit? At one point in my life, I was so used to having dessert after having lunch that even if I was full and had no place for dessert, I used to have that mindset, oh, there's always place for dessert. But you have to remember that you can always have more later. You don't need to overeat. Overeating is so unhealthy. It makes you feel so heavy. What has really helped me is to reassure myself that I can always have the thing that I want later. And I do not need to fear that if I don't eat it now, I can't have it later. Eat slowly. Eat mindfully. Notice how every food makes you feel. Your body is always talking to you, so start listening to it. Unlearn everything the diet culture taught you. When I destroyed my limiting beliefs around food, I felt so free. I had energy again and I stopped obsessing. I was losing weight without even knowing it. I was getting my desired body and I didn't even know about it. And most importantly, I trusted myself. I could have a piece of chocolate and I knew that I'm not going to eat it all. Back when I was younger, I could eat 2 entire chocolates at one go. I felt so bad. It made me feel so heavy and my skin was breaking out constantly. You don't need to eat 100% cleanly. It's not that you have to now give up chocolate or your favorite snack for the rest of your life. Just become more aware of how you eat and how it makes you feel, because it influences your entire life. Health is the most important thing we have in this life. Think back to when you are sick and you have stuffed nose or your throat is aching. The only thing you wish you had at that moment was to be healthy again. So don't neglect your own health. Now, of course, you cannot control everything, but just simply by taking care of how you eat and how is your relationship with food, that dictates a big part of your life. If you currently struggle with food, I highly recommend stop following the scale. It's so natural for our weight to fluctuate, especially as a woman and on your period. My weight nowadays fluctuates around 3 to 4 kilograms. It depends on how much you ate that day, how much you drank, did you consume too much salt, did you eat more carbs than usual. That influences your weight a lot. And if you have 2 kilograms more on your scale than you had yesterday, it doesn't mean that you suddenly gained 2 kilograms. Also, don't forget that muscle mass and fat mass looks differently and weights differently. If you have more muscles, muscle is heavier than fat and fat takes more volume. Stop following others people's eating habits, because everyone has to figure out what works best for them and take into consideration your own goal. Practice intuitive eating, especially if you struggle with binge eating. Eat when you are hungry and stop when you are full. As children, we were told to always finish our plate, and that's so damaging to us. If you don't finish your portion, you can have it later. You don't need to stuff yourself with food. Healing is not linear and it takes time. Choose compassion over control. Just by watching this video, you are already healing. So be kind to yourself, because you deserve the love and your body deserves the love as well. If you hate your body, just think of this. Your body has been with you and carried you through every single moment of your life. Your body has never given up on you. So stop punishing your body. Stop punishing yourself. Stop fear in food and instead stop treating food like a fuel. Trust yourself again. You are not here to shrink, to fit some perfect image, to fit someone else's ideal picture. You are here to shine. And you can only do that if you have energy, and energy comes through food. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and don't forget to let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I always love reading all comments, so I'm really happy to see you here. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much. I see you, and I want to tell you that you are allowed. You don't need to be fixed. Just love yourself the way you are. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again in the next one as well. Bye!